Hello guys, Brandon Carey here, and today we are going to continue our journey into Boletaria with Demon's Souls. When we last left off, that's enough grass to proceed, I think. I must have forgotten to log in and grind. That's okay. When we last left off, we defeated the Adjudicator in the Sea of Storms. And we completed the second world, the Stonefang Caverns. I need to consume some soul items. And that will give me enough to level up.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted.
Get enough endurance for the rest of the game, honestly.
May thy strength.
We will continue down Judicator's path. We still have Latria to finish up, and the Valley of Defilement, but we're making steady progress, honestly. And then Boletaria to finish off the game, but that comes way later. Although it might be worth doing for the herbs that we get. We'll see. We'll see what happens this stream, because we still have Latria left, the Valley of Defilement, and Boletaria after this. There is the Reaper. As you can see, the Reaper is bringing back the souls of the departed. And this is actually one of the better places to grind for souls. Once you defeat the Reaper, everyone around him also dies. Which gives us a ton of souls off every single corpse he reanimates. And there's our way out. And we will go that direction, but before we do, we should probably at least explore this area here. See what we have to pick up. Like these moonshade stones. You see those little glowing orbs. That's an item that you can drop to help create a waypoint for yourself for navigations purposes. Once you know the maps, it's kind of useless, but you're still learning how to navigate. They can be helpful. Well, I guess we have to climb up these stairs to get to that item, which is fine. We've lost nothing. But I ended up doing Boletaria anyways to get some more of the grasses, because you get a ton of grass playing the Boletaria stage, especially the last part of it. Yes. Traps. Always watch out for traps. We still don't have the equipment or the stats really to use the quality sword yet. The Crescent Falcon is still a better weapon. Let's actually observe the stat differences. Almost. It is almost a better weapon. We're getting there. It's 174. Oh no, it straight up is a better weapon at this point. No. No, they're tied. They're tied in effectiveness. They are equally as effective. Except this one, except this sword is lighter. So we've done it. We can use the straight sword, which is a weapon I have basically not used pretty much ever in Demon Souls. I've almost always used the Falcon, so this will be an interesting rest of the run.
Oh, hello again. Hey, don't turn a cold shoulder. I didn't mean to do you wrong, really.
Hello, Patches.
We've got better things to fret about. That pit there is filled with treasure. Go on, take a look. There are more riches than you could dream of.
So obviously, if you know any of the Souls games, you know that Patches is a lying liar who lies. But for the purposes of the run, I am actually going to just go in and trigger his trap.
Don't hold it against me, eh? Take your time starving to death. Then I'll sell every last trinket off your corpse.
Why am I... Is the stream hitching for anyone else, or is it just me? Because I'm getting a solid frame counter on my OBS. Yeah, it's the spider guy from Bloodborne. So this guy is special.
Heavens. Did you fall for that little devil's trap? Well, I did the same. He fooled me, and now I am stuck here. The reverberations seem to suggest that we are connected to the outside. A fearsome dark phantom stands between us and freedom. But have no fear. God will cleanse us of evil. Pray with me. Umbasa.
So this man is Saint Urbane, and he is basically the advanced miracles mentor. He has come to Lordran, or I'm sorry, to Boletaria. Getting my Souls games mixed up. He's come to Boletaria to deal with the Demon Scourge, and he believes that his faith in God will help him on the journey. Because miracles, the act of casting a miracle is to basically invoke God's power in a prayer. But keep in mind, Patch's trap was to tempt someone with worldly treasure, which implies that Saint Urbane may not be as completely pious as he lets on. Because if he was a godly man, a true godly man, he would not have fallen for such deception, because he wouldn't have had any interest in treasure. So, already he's a little sus. But the game kind of goes into that a little further, depending on what side quests you do. We'll talk about that a bit more later. But he is pronounced just acknowledge that he is your advanced mentor in the arts of faith. Yes, powerful Black Phantom. Very powerful. Definitely didn't fall like a little wussy. Definitely didn't fall like a weakling. Powerful Black Phantom. Definitely not a lame-o.
Oh, it it's you. Did you cleanse the world of the aforementioned phantom? God has chosen you. And for that we are thankful. Umbasa.
Mbasa my ass. Let me double check if there are any processes running in the background that might cause any stuttering. Make games launcher go away. Services go away. I'm not sure why there's hitching. Steam go away. Yeah. Mbasa these nuts. And with the Phantom gone, the way is cleared. And we can come back up this way. Oops.
You? Hey, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Well, a man's got to make a living, right? There aren't many humans like us. We need to stick together. I know. Have this as a token of my friendship.
The Gash Resistance Ring. See, he's a little upset because we basically survived his trap. But he has the it's fine. I'm not gonna attack him. It's fine. We'll live with his treachery. Now he's got to climb further down. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Bummer. That's okay. That is okay. At least we'll get some souls. It looks like these cur have a resistance to magic. Oh fucking hell! This is a little embarrassing. Narrow pathways in Souls games. I'm gonna try not locking on this time. See how that works. But, in theory, if I was grinding souls, one of the places I like to come is here. Because this Reaper actually does give a decent number of souls per kill, and he has a fairly easy kill if you know what you're doing, and don't do that, what I just did. Do something actually smart. You joke, Kelly, but it actually is a little, like... Platforming and has never been a strong suit of the Souls games. It's never been. And, like, this is a sterling example of that. That's okay, we just lost a solid 8,000 souls. That's okay, though. Like, souls are a plentiful resource. You can get an infinite number of them if you know what you're doing. Hey, more grass. That's good. I don't know if I actually have enough arrows to fight the next boss, but we will, if not, we'll just make do. I gotta say, two-handing this weapon does a lot of damage. Okay, that's kind of fucked up, game. But yeah, there's a Grim Reaper enemy, because, this, again, the Shrine of Storms is a location where, myth is reality. So, if there is a myth of a Grim Reaper, then there is a Grim Reaper. The mythical Grim Reaper exists in canon across time and space. And so, why wouldn't there be a stand-in for this magical monster in a world where myth is reality? Death is a universal, after all. Especially in the world of Boletaria. Alright, now... Bye. I should have only kited one of you. I don't like having to fight two of you. Really? Wow, okay. That seemed a little unfair. Oh, come the fuck on! Yeah, Demon Souls is actually a pretty good game. My outburst aside, this is actually a pretty good game. It's also by far one of the easiest Souls games in the canon. This is like, if you can beat Dark Souls or Bloodborne, there is no reason you shouldn't be able to beat Demon Souls, because it is the easiest of the Souls games. And it's not even close. No, no, no! I hate tight corridors. Especially when there's a fucking ledge you can fall off of. Oh, Lord. It's okay if at first you don't succeed, fail again until you succeed. That's what a wise man once said, right? First you don't succeed, keep screwing up until you win. I mean, in some fairness, though, this is the Demon Souls experience. Is the attrition of the enemies need to beat you every single time, but you only need to beat them a single time. No, no, stop! Stop it. Thank you. Ooh. Ooh. Never do that again. Don't do that to me. Please. Never do that to me again. Whew. Can I kite? I think that's only one of you. Good. Good. I can work with you. I can work with just the you. And these assholes. Worth 2,000 souls for a kill. That's a lot. And now you. That worked out just fine. This is not a boss corridor, but this is a little bit of safety from the spear-throwing manatees in the air. I'm gonna need to be a little... So these monsters will never stop spawning in. So to some degree I will need to be a little speedy. Because there's a Reaper at the end of this tunnel who is creating all of these monsters. I believe the manatees are lobbing crystals at us. Yes. Alright. There's a second Reaper, but I had to be a little cautious. Because of my vitality. Come on, stream. Don't be like that. So we are relatively safe, so I'm going to refresh OBS. Give me 1 second. And we should be back. I'm going to try to ignore... The trick is that these, there are, like, slug enemies in the water, but they're not really a threat. What is a threat are these white wisps, who will blow up if they make close contact with us. So we're going to just walk past them and try to get to the boss, so we can get to our, What is going on with my stream today? Shouldn't be... It shouldn't be having an issue that like this. This is bullshit. Wow, holy hell. What's going on with the stream today? There is nothing on my computer that should be causing this. Right now it's fine. As soon as I move, it becomes an issue. Okay. I don't know why why this area is causing this problem. What if I... There's no other capture that should be causing issues. Anyway, we're about to fight a boss. We are about to fight... an interesting enemy. This is the old hero. Yeah, this is like the Dishonored 2 stream, Jesus Christ. I'm using a capture card, so it shouldn't be a problem. But this is the old hero. And there is an interesting gimmick to the old hero fight. The old hero is blind. He can't see us. He has no line of sight. He responds to sound. And I don't have the thief ring, so we're going to have to do this the fun way. If I just walk... If I just walk, he has no idea where I am. So I have to actually try to avoid running. This boss is basically a stealth boss. It is testing your ability to remain cool under pressure and sneak around the boss. And kind of dart and weave. Trying to avoid running. Well, obviously, once you hit him, he has a beat on you. So you have to kind of dart out of there. And as the fight progresses, he gets a little more erratic in his patterns. To try to catch you. And so you have to basically lose line of sight and then reacquire your target. There is an item called the Thief Ring, which I wish I had. I might be in my stockpile. Because if I had it, I could basically start running. Because the Thief Ring... But because I don't have the Thief Ring, I have to actually be stealthy. The ring isn't that far out of the way. I usually have it when I'm doing this boss. He's lost sight of me. But you don't actually need it for the fight, it just makes the fight easier. Well, the heavy attack is basically worthless. God, leave me alone, please. Please and thank you with sprinkles. I mean, the other thing is that we can't actually get it while we're fighting a boss because the boss room is sealed. We are halfway done. And as the fight progresses, he will start attacking randomly. Yeah, he attacks randomly just in case you might be there. But as he has no line of sight, and we are not moving really fast, we are in almost no danger of being accidentally smacked. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run! Out of my way! I'm already getting sick of you. We've broken line of sight. We've broken line of sight. Great. Perfect. That's what I want to see. I want to see a gormless, confused, old hero. Run, 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 run. Now come over here. All right. God, I wish the footage of this fight was better. one more roulette of attacks, and that should be enough. Run! How are you still on me? Be reasonable here. Okay. Now we're reasonable. That's it. You're done. Holy shit, stream. What's going on? Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to stop OBS and restart it. Okay. Let's try this one more time, and frankly, if this doesn't solve it, I don't have a solution. We're gonna have to keep kind of going with it. Fuck the stream. We're gonna have to keep going. I think we're back, but we're not gonna this is not gonna be a permanent solution, I think. Now. Yeah, we're gonna power through. We're gonna just power through it. Good news for us, though, is that in defeating the old hero, we did accumulate a lot of souls. So we get to use these souls.
I can forge weapons for you.
First, we're gonna repair our gear. I still need some materials. The pure clear stone. And we're going to purchase some arrows, because we are running a little low. $60 arrows.
You come back alive.
And now it's time to head to Stockpile Thomas and put some shit away.
I was worried sick.
Goodbye. Bye. 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 Goodbye. All upgrade materials must go in storage because they are just weighing us down. Keep the Crescent Pelican on my body just in case. I don't think I need the Knight's Shield. No, I don't need that. Or the Adjudicator Shield. You'll throw these in storage, and that reduces our carry weight.
We are indebted.
Oh, you know what? I think Patches sells the Thief Ring. The ring I was talking about that would make the old hero fight easy. No, you saw the fragrant ring. Who sells the thief ring, then?
Well,
Oh well, no matter. If you have all these souls left over, better spend them
Then touch the
on the Maiden in Black
soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
to level up
Soul of the lost.
our
drawn from
weapon
its vessel.
attributes.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. Art, may thy strength.
And since we did defeat 4-2, the old hero, that leaves us with 4-3. And as you remember, the third level of every location is always a boss fight against the Archdemon. In this case, this one's more of a set piece than a boss fight, but it's still a really, really cool area. The boss fight for this section is the Storm King, which you see in front of you right now. The great Manta Ray that is the source of all the other Manta Rays that we have more or less been accosted by along the way. And you're thinking that if we have a bow, so we should be fine, we can just attack it. And you're right, we could. But that's not really the intended solution. And if you're a melee character, there's actually a way for you to attack the boss from up high in heaven like that. But to do that, we have to take this little trek, avoiding the crystals along the way. Avoid getting skewered by the crystals along the way, I should say. In order to acquire this weapon over here. This is the Storm Ruler. It is a unique weapon that allows a melee character to attack from range. Using the power of the storms, combined with the enchantments that power the Shrine of Storms. But this weapon only possesses power. Here, in the Shrine of Storms. Everywhere else is an ordinary sword. You're watching a lot of souls here, so... Honestly, that Reaper was the first good grind spot for souls. This location is the second great grind spot for souls. Not close enough to damage the Storm King. But this is really not as much a boss as it is a set piece. That said, it's a really good set piece. Yeah, like, as you noted, Kelly, they did reuse this concept in Dark Souls 3 with the fight against Yorm, but I also agree that this is the coolest version of this fight between the two of them. Oh, come on! You're right there! We have enough healing on us to sustain us for the rest of this fight. We'll be fine. Might be worth going back to Boletaria after this. Of course, if you wanna... How much closer do I have to fucking be? There we go. Storm King is down. $40,000 souls. And while we're here in the third area of the Shrine of Storms, the Storm Ruler shall maintain its enchantment. But as you see, if we come out back here, it is an ordinary sword. It loses its power. It is only strong. It only has the power of the storm, the power of my apprentice Edmund. When it is here in 4.3. So a cool way to grind for souls, if you ever need them, is to come here with the Storm Ruler in hand, and just wail away at the non-boss manatees that do spawn in this area. I don't need this. I can just go back to my regular sword now. And just kill them for souls, because they're worth like 1,000 souls a pop, and you can kill many of them super quick. And then go back to the Archstone and respawn. So if you ever want to get more souls, this is really the place to do it. There is no better place in the entire game than right here. And that is a fact I have taken advantage of more times than I can count. I don't think there's any items left that we need to acquire here. Need to find the Archstone. I think that's that's a shiny. I forget where the Archstone is here, which is a problem, because that's where you pick up the soul. That's just a waypoint. That's not an Archstone. It really should be an Archstone. You'd think that the Archstone would be like a glowing, obvious marker. especially since it's dark and raining, and that would be a good way to locate it. But you'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. I might always go back to the fucking old monk Archstone and just go there, but I really would like to have the soul that I earned from beating this fucking boss fight. Should be more shinies. Cloudstone chunk. I forget what Cloudstone upgrades. Oh, I think that's it right there. Gotta climb up for it. Yeah, here's the Archstone. Pure Cloudstone and a Storm Demon Soul. Now we return to the Nexus. For now we have defeated Stonefang Tunnels and the Shrine of Storms. 2 out of the 4 non-Boletaria areas.
That was what it
Gotta
said.
turn stuff back into you. I'll throw the Stone Whirler in here. If I ever need it for grinding, I can just retrieve it from Thomas.
We are indebted.
Then touch
And let's
soul of the
bump
mind,
our attack
key to
power
life's
properties.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Art made thy
And we'll consume a soul item. So that we have enough souls to just finish out and use the last bit that we have in our reserves.
key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Art may thy strength.
Now we have the Valley of Defilement and Latria left. But I'm going to go... We're actually going to continue exploring Boletaria now that we can. Mostly because it's a good way of making progress, but also because I need healing items. I'm running a little bit low. Lower than I'd like to be. And so this is a good way of both making progress and restoring my reserves. Another fat official. I try to ignore the fact that there's a lot of that's a little bit fat phobic, but you know, it does get to you every now and then. It's a shame. But oh well. There's some evil dogs. More than one evil dog. A lot of soul items in this area. What's going on in the wagons? There are more dogs inside them than ones that we let out. Yeah, there are like wolf dogs in there. We'll come over here later. We need a key for this. But we will go over and do that at some point. It's not a perfection run, but there are a couple things I do want to at least show off. Someone tried to kill us. I know you. Look, this asshole is a coward running away like a fool. Oops. Now look at that coward. Look at him cowarding out like that. At least these guys drop grass. As you can see, this place has seen better days. Boletaria is still in the middle of an apocalypse. Grass. So you don't ever feel bad about using healing items here in Boletaria because you always get so much more than you end up actually using. Now in oh, first off, there's a ninja. Thankfully, we have a really strong shield. In the original Demon Souls, you could have 99 of each healing herb on you at any given time. For balance purposes, the updated PS5 version actually does cap the amount of each grass you are allowed to have on you at any one time. The higher tier the grass is, the less you're allowed to carry with you. Like for late moon grass, you're allowed to have 25 tufts of it. But for new moon grass, the strongest version, you're only allowed to have like 10 or 15, I think. It actually ends up being fine, Kelly, because even the amount they cap it to is stupid high. So you're never really in danger of like having too few healing items. And that was actually a kind of a problem in the original Demon Souls, where you would basically like have 99 of the highest tier healing item just on your person, and there was almost nothing that could pose a challenge at that point. Like, not even a threat, just a mild challenge. I forgot there's probably a ninja here. Yeah. See you, asshole. And so it actually ends up making the finale of Demon Souls way too easy. And it's still too easy, if I'm being honest, but it's less too easy. Hey, it's a red knight. You see him getting a ton of healing items at this point. Oops. Oh well. Got a little too big for my britches. Happens. Bye, puppers. And now I think those guards just spawn in up here. Give me grass, you fools. Hey, it's Naruto. Believe it. Let's actually equip the throwing daggers. Because we do have a high dexterity, so they should do a decent chunk of damage. There we go. And there's going to be the ninja. Thrusting weapons. Forgot that the sword has a thrust attack. That makes it a little easier to deal with these guys. My bloodstain up there, I'm coming for it. Come over here. Bring the official over here so it's a little easier to kill him. There we go. And now the world's a better place. More grass. I always love seeing more grass. I want as much of you as I can have in my pockets. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, they kicked my shield. Oh, that's bullshit. I forgot they could do that. Oh, well. If we get enough grass through doing this, or just, we could probably make another attempt at the Valley of Defilement. Wish I got far enough to unlock one of the shortcuts. Good thing I have a thrusting move. Whew. All right, Naruto. Believe it. You get decent souls from doing this. Not a lot, but a decent amount. Really, what you're here for are the healing items. If you want to get souls, you've got to go back to the Shrine of Storms. And the ninjas drop the best tier of grass, which is New Moon grass. I think the fat official is back too. That's unfortunate. Although the fat official is dead, that would actually be very nice. That would be 6969. Oh, no more fat official. He's gone. Yay. Alright, so we are making decent progress. Okay, ninjas. please stop kicking me. There we go. Now I just gotta deal with you. Now we get to go back. Since we've killed these guys, the way is clear on the other side. And so, hello, my friend. Goodbye. That deals with you. Should be more up here. Oh, yeah, it's you.
We hope you find something that's...
A little dredgling. I'll buy a few tops of happening grass to be nice.
Thanks for that.
Because each vendor has a dialogue that's rude to you if you leave without buying anything. Alright, so that was taken care of. Now I can proceed along the main path. Hi, you. Roll your boulder. There we go. And I just gotta keep climbing. Always keep your guard up. You never know what you'll find. Bye! Barely even worth killing. Poor soldiers, lost their minds. What happens when you try to hit me? You lose your mind, or you've lost your mind. You think you're going to try to kill me? The gate can't open. We're almost there. Are they coming over here? Can they come over here? Let's go aggro two guys from way out of my range. That's alright, though. It's all good. Sure, we'll find them over here. See, you see, now that I have max late moongrass, any excess I find is going into my stockpile automatically. Thomas will store the rest on his own. There's one fat official over there, but let's get rid of these guards first. And we'll take care of Mr. Running Man.
Soul-starved fiends are after me. Oh, Lord, hurry. They're almost upon me.
It's Oscar again. Or Ostrava.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Oh, Lord. At least now the gate is open. That is the third time we saved Ostrava. We saved him once every single section of Boletaria. Where'd he go? Now we're storing some more late moongrass. We've gone about as far as I want to go right now, because we have some place we need to be before we proceed with this section of Boletaria. Oh, there you are. That's where you hide.
You saved my life. This is the third time. I am truly indebted to you. This is all I have. But please accept it. Now I must go. My father, the king, awaits me.
Yeah, so Oscar is basically... Oh, there's the clear stone I need for my quality weapon. Thank you. Thank you so much. But basically, Ostrava is the son of King Alant. He is the prince of Boletaria. And he has basically come back home to understand just what the fuck is his father doing. Except he is, as you can tell, woefully out of his depth. And he keeps putting himself in lethal situations. I recall there's a place to use the iron key in my possession. Not too far from here. I know we're back in the Tower Knight. That is... Send to storage. Oh, I need to turn stuff in. I need to turn some things in because the other thing about having a bunch of healing items is that healing items end up weighing a lot. So we're gonna actually ditch Crescent Moon Grass, and these throwing knives also weigh a ton. Of course, we've got enough now that we can actually do a couple of things, and then we'll handle the boss fight here in Boletaria. I think we'll actually handle that before we wrap up tonight.
I can forge weapons for you.
First, we should be able to upgrade to a level... Yeah, now we're at the max level quality short sword. We can repair all our other gear.
You come back alive.
I was worried sick.
We can throw a lot of this shit into storage, since it's not particularly useful. One thing I am going to actually take out of storage, though, is the official's gear, because we will need it, and it's not very heavy. Should have the official... Yeah, I should have all the official's gear. I'm going to throw these rings in storage. Throw... Yeah, see, those 10 new moon herbs were like 10 pounds. They get heavy. So it's important to keep your inventory clear.
We are indebted.
Alright, and might as well level up a little bit while we're here.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Level up once.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Art may thy
Got a couple things need to get done before we proceed with the Penetrator, which is the boss fight for 1-3, the third stage of Boletaria. The Bloody Iron Key. And that's useful for a different thing, if memory serves. But we have someone to speak to here. There you are. There you are, my friend.
Who goes there? Ah, you killed that blooded sluggard for me. I'm called Bjor, the elder of the twin fangs of Boletaria. I thank you. You deserve a handsome reward. Only I have none. Go on ahead.
I still can't believe they got all the voice actors from the original game to reprise their roles for this remake. But we have rescued Bjor of the Twin Fangs. He is one of the Knights of Boletaria, one of King Alant's knights, one who did not become a demon. And he... Yes, they re-recorded all the dialogue for the game. For HD. Or for the remake. They did re-record every single line of dialogue. And they brought the entire voice cast back for it. Which, considering this is like an old game, like from the 2000s, that's impressive. Now that we save Bior, we have one other person we need to talk to. Bloody Iron Key that we need for here, and we also have the officials get up, which we'll need later once we climb. But there is a certain person in this area that you can miss. It's totally missable, but nonetheless is a very useful character to get to know and talk to. So we will have a chat with her. So let's come down here. There is at least an enemy on the way. Might be a fat official. Ring of the Accursed, Ring of Magical Nature. This ever-cold ring increases magic memory capacity. According to legend, cursed witches are born bearing this ring. The natives of uncivilized lands avoid these rings like the plague. Serpent ring crafted with thin gold. Lures enemies into attacking its bearer. Once fastened to the fingers of criminals, making them constant targets of stones and spit. So these two bodies possess rings that indicate that they are the undesirable of society. Now, that bridge up there is inaccessible to us, but if we wear the full costume of the fat official, we can find our way up here.
What do you want with me? Have you brutes no mercy? Do as you wish.
She thinks I'm a fat official because of my disguise.
No secrets here.
Despite my decidedly not fat frame. So we're gonna wear our regular armor again.
Heavens, you came to save me. Thank you. No, I am fine. With a little rest, I can soon walk.
This NPC is Yuria the Witch. And she is one of the game's 2 advanced sorcery tutors.
You go on ahead. I do.
Now that we have rescued her, she will appear in the Nexus the next time we arrive there. And maybe once we go, we can have a little discussion about the nature of magic and miracles in Demon Souls, because that is that's kind of a continuation of our conversation earlier last week about the soul arts and how they are expressed. But for now, we have a boss fight to get to. And now that the way is open, it should be a lot shorter path. That was close. Oh, it's Sestrava still. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be somewhere safe? Not getting your ass beat? Anyway, thankfully, opening the gate there shortens our travel time significantly. Oh my god. That was fucking rude. That was rude. It's fine though. Means we gotta take another walk. Thankfully, we saved Bjor. I am kill. Raybrand dead. Alright. And there's our bloodstain. And now we have so much grass is going back into our stockpiles. It's good to see. And there the fat official keeps running. He's a fucking coward. He's a fucking coward. Coming for you, fat official, you're a fucking coward. No, 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 no! Whew. Oh, that's just rude. Oh well. Live, die, repeat. It's the nature of a Souls game. Let's hear, see if I can upgrade my bow at some point. Yeah, how wooed indeed. How fucking wooed. In fairness, this is the Dark Souls experience. This is very much how a Dark Souls game gets played. Or Demon Souls in this case. It is very much live, die, repeat. Until you eventually get the pattern down and get it right. The trick to Souls is realizing that your victory is inevitable. Because for the bad guys to win, you need to die every single time. But you only need to win once to succeed. So you have the benefit of an unlimited number of tries before you are eventually get complete your objective. Why am I cutting all three of you? I wasn't even close. I think we're cooking with gas now. We're making some progress. Should be able to kite you. There we go. And that just leaves one single fool. There we go. Now, is there anything else here needs picking up? Alright. All that's left to do is fight the boss. Fat official, we're gonna fight him. It's gonna be our boss fight. It's gonna be big. Wait, what? We're not fighting the fat official? Holy shit, it's Sephiroth! Sephiroth in medieval armor. Chaos. Oh, did I mention that we're not fighting this fight alone? Because we rescued Bureau of the Twin Fangs, he is in the boss arena as an allied NPC.
One more demon downed.
And with Bureau of the Twin Fang's help, he goes down like a fucking chump. Because he is. And now we are one step closer to reaching the final stage of Boletaria, but we won't actually finish the final stage for a while. We still got a... Because once you beat 1-4, the game is over, and I do want to at least beat the other bosses before we get to that point. So that means we have the Valley of Defilement and the Latria, the Tower of Latria left to do.
The intangible soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be. Art thou, may thy strength.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on you.
You have a heart of gold.
Get rid of the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes and the New Moon Grass from our hotbar.
Hello again. I'm
We have
keeping
no
a
use
close
for it. It's just weighing us down. The official's gear is no longer useful. These rings are not useful. We're not those kinds of
You
builds.
have a heart of gold.
Now, something I haven't really gone over much because they're right here. This is our Miracles corner. Saint Urbain, now that we rescued him, is here.
Oh, it's you. Thanks to you, I managed to seek refuge here in the Nexus. Now I stay here and pray, along with my disciples, for the heroes facing the demons. May the heavens smile benevolently upon you, Umbasa. May the heavens... Umbasa.
Now, if we had a high enough faith, which we don't, he would offer to teach us miracles. And we could use the boss souls and transmute them into miracles. Yes, Umbasa. That is the prayer of this land. And over here is our sorcery corner. This guy is Sage Frake's disciple. Don't worry about him. He's a fucking piece of shit. You can ignore him. But more importantly, Yuri the Witch is over here.
You saved me from great agony. I am sorry, for I cannot. But should you have demon souls, I can teach you magic. Only my witchcraft is of a dark nature, and arouses suspicions. Why not try the magic of the great sage Frake?
So she will teach us...
Are you sure?
So we can use our demon souls to learn powerful magics from Yuria the Witch. Now, we are not a sorcerer build, so we're not going to bother with this. But if you were a mage or a royal, this is where you would go to acquire your magic. And magic is an interesting topic in the realm of Demon Souls, because magic is part of the soul arts. You see, I think let me go to stockpile Thomas real quick.
I'm keeping a close watch.
I have a catalyst. Yes. To cast magic, it requires a catalyst to channel your spiritual energy through. And in this game, there are wooden and silver catalysts. And to do the same for miracles, you need a Talisman of God, which is an effigy of this land's god. Magic is ruled by the magic stat. Miracles are ruled by the faith stat. But it is believed that these are two separate disciplines in the realm of Demon Souls. Because you cast magic by channeling the power of the soul. And you cast miracles by channeling your own devotion to the Lord. Except there is an item in this game which I don't have access to right now, but I'll put it in the wiki or in the article for this for the post, and I put this on YouTube. It is referred to as the Talisman of Beasts, and the Talisman of Beasts is an effigy of the Old One itself. And it is unique in that it allows the holder to cast both magic and miracle with the same object. Because what the people of this world don't understand is that the god that they pray to, the god that is the cornerstone of their faith, is in fact the Old One. So magic and miracle are one and the same. There is no difference. They are both two sides of the soul arts. And later on in the game, Saint Urbain here is going to have this revelation, and it's going to shake him to his very core, because he is a man, he's a God-fearing man who despises sorcery because it is a perversion of faith, when in truth, it's the other way around. Miracles are just another offshoot of sorceries. They are the same thing. They are fueled by the same power, which is soul power. And this is kind of like one of the big world-building, this is one of the biggest, world-building revelations in the game, and it's something that you might not even, you probably don't even notice. Because you don't really get the Talisman of Beasts unless you go through one of the evil side quests, which we will probably demonstrate at least how to get to it, but I've never done it because I don't like the character involved. But that is the truth of this land, is that the Old One is their god. They just don't realize it's their god. They think that their god is someone fundamentally different. But in fact, their god is staring them in the face, and it is hungry for souls. With that said, I think we're done for tonight. I think we've made some good progress. We've defeated the Shrine of Storms, and we have gotten past 3-1 to beat the Pentre, so we've beaten 3 bosses. And with luck, next week we should be able to defeat, hopefully, 4. Really depends on my luck with one of them. But we're making solid progress through the game. We are progressing at a clip. So I expect we'll be done in like 1 or 2 more recordings of this Let's Play. We might take a break at some point. Depends on when the Dark Pictures, the next anthology, comes out, because I'll be playing that with Chris. But for now, we should be on track to finish the game. And maybe, like, again, 1 or 2 more recordings. This is not going to be very long. Yeah, we are close. Like, this is one of the easiest Souls games. It's also one of the fastest, which is why I chose to do this. Also, because it's my favorite of the Souls games. But also, it's the one that I knew going in that it wouldn't take too long to do, even if I screw up a couple times, which I did. This has not been a perfect run. There never is a perfect run. Demon's Souls, not a speedrunner. But we are making solid progress. So until next time, wear your mask, social distance, wash your hands, get vaccinated. Black Lives Matter, Trans Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate, and all lives cannot matter until minority lives matter. Until next time, have a great evening. Ta-ta for now.